Introducing first the challenger from Los Angeles, California, weighing in at 220 pounds, Joey Ryan. His opponent, accompanied to the ring by Candice LeRae. He is from Metropolis, weighing in at 240 pounds. He is the reigning Pro Wrestling Guerrilla World Champion, Chris Hero.
And this is what you have been waiting for, folks. If you follow Joey Ryan's advice and skip to the last match of the evening, welcome. If you worked your way throughout the show, you have to admit it has been an incredible event, only to have the exclamation point put on it by this match, the showdown between the 12.5-month reigning champion Chris Hero taking on Joey Ryan, the current record holder, and the fans giving Hero the business much like they were giving the Young Bucks the business. Actually, a lot more Chris Hero fans here in the ring than our in the building, than our Young Buck fans in the building. Sorry, I am overcome, folks. This is an encounter that is actually 12.5 months in the making. They did meet at DDT 4, but Joey Ryan thought he could end Chris Hero's title reign at that point when he came out, answered the open challenge by Chris Hero. Thought he could end things, and Hero strikes first. Elbow from Hero, elbow from Joey. These two men, you saw they brought their weapons of choice to the ring. Trash can for Hero, chain for Joey Ryan, but just duking it out toe-to-toe. And I think at the end of the day, this match is going to come down to the super kick and the elbow. That is the story of this match, ladies and gentlemen, and that only time will tell how it all shakes out. But I think those will be the two decisive maneuvers that will define Pro Wrestling Guerrilla going into its 7th year. The big boot takes Joey Ryan off his feet. He is the first man to go down, first man to show some weakness. The proverbial blood is in the water, but Joey Ryan goes low. Caught Chris Hero with the boot to the vital parts. That is completely illegal here in Guerrilla Warfare. Stomp to the face. Chris Hero taken off his feet. Still see him holding, trying to defend his groin area. Joey Ryan really laying in some shots to the face and the head of Chris Hero. Chop to the face by Chris Hero. Again, now this time chop to the chest. Hero is in tremendous shape, the best of his title reign, perhaps best shape of his life. And I think Chris Hero knows it, and that only has to add confidence to him as he catches Joey Ryan right on the ear with that elbow. Elbow takes Joey Ryan down. And Chris Hero is not the fan favorite. The fans chanting Joey at him. Chris Hero stalking his prey. The drop kick to the side of the head. And hey, this is a pleasant surprise. Hey, Colt Boom Boom Kamana joining me on commentary here.
Tell you what, I had to come out here. What a great main event it's been so far. I said to myself, I got to come out here and commentate. I got to be right up in front of the action.
You have to be a part of history.
I sure do. History class.
I was actually just giving a history lesson before you came out.
Well,
Joey Ryan, of course, holds the record, the longest Pro Wrestling Guerrilla World title reign, 13 months. Chris Hero approaching that reign, nipping at the heels of Joey Ryan, 12.5 months at this point. You have to imagine this is Joey Ryan's last opportunity to end Chris Hero's Pro Wrestling Guerrilla World title reign.
And I'll tell you what, that's all the talk in the locker room, the gossip, the scuttlebutt. They've been talking about, can Hero uphold Joey's record? Both of these guys, they were bickering back and forth. Obviously, we kept them apart in the locker room, and now they're out here competing. It's an interesting dynamic. It really is.
Colt Cabana, have you ever been present for a Guerrilla Warfare match here in Pro Wrestling Guerrilla?
Well, I've gotten Guerrilla Warfare on DVD as a present.
Oh, okay.
So, does that count?
I think so. Yeah, I mean, I guess that would let you know that it is the most brutal type of match here in Pro Wrestling Guerrilla, though. So far, everything has mostly been kept above the board, legal as it were. Joey Ryan did kick Chris Hero in the fork, though it does not seem to have affected him that much.
Yeah, I'll tell you what. Actually, when I first started here at PWG, which was a long time ago, I was fortunate enough to see Joey Ryan versus Super Dragon.
Oh, that's right. That Guerrilla Warfare.
Yeah, what a brute. And it takes a lot. Those guys were on the shelf for about 2 weeks, maybe 3 weeks. They were, when I mean on the shelf, they were on a shelf.
A literal shelf.
Doing nothing.
They were laid up,
yes,
as it were.
Yeah.
And, oh, wow.
So it's interesting because both Joey and Chris have so many different events that they go out throughout the whole world.
And to put it on the line in a match like this, where you could have a career-threatening injury in this type of match. You will have a career.
Yeah.
Oh, headbutt from Joey Ryan, digging deep, and another headbutt. Oh, right hand. He does not have to open up those fists. I mean, those are closed fists. If he wanted to, he could choke Chris Hero right across the windpipe. But Chris Hero showing that he is the master striker, at least above the body. Joey Ryan, of course, the master of the super kick. That has laid out Chris Hero before. And as I mentioned, this looks to be a tale of two moves, the elbow and the super kick. And, another important point to remain, you brought up the Guerrilla Warfare match between Super Dragon and Joey Ryan. Oh, Joey Ryan sweeps Chris Hero off the top rope. Joey Ryan has never won a Guerrilla Warfare match. And you know who the only man to have ever defeated Super Dragon is in a Guerrilla Warfare match? Me. But that doesn't matter. Joey Ryan has never won a Guerrilla Warfare match. Chris Hero has never lost a Guerrilla Warfare match. He defeated Human Tornado last year, a year ago, 12 and a half months ago, in the Guerrilla Warfare Steel Cage match.
Has Rick Knox ever officiated a Guerrilla Warfare match?
Of course he has.
Yeah, I know. He knows exactly what to expect.
Just stand back and let the sparks fly.
Sure, he's a great aficionado to have out here to see who the real winner is, because we have a battle here. We have a pure match. I don't know what I'm saying.
We would want no less than the senior official of Pro Wrestling Guerrilla in the ring.
I tried to pretend like I
for this momentous occasion.
I had no clue.
And the fans here, when it's been hot in the past, the fans seem to have clapped themselves out. Usually by intermission, they're pretty exhausted. And but tonight, they have kept up this high level of intensity. You've been in this building a number of times, Coach Cabana. Have you ever seen the fans so frothing?
Here's the thing, Excalibur. They've been waiting for this match for so long. They've been waiting to see, can Hero hold his title? Can Joey take? This is something that the people want. This is a true main event. And the people have been excited, but the build-up for the whole show is this one. This is what sold the tickets, folks. This is why these people are here. What a main event, and these people are riled up. They are getting a treat. Can I say what a great crowd there? There's nothing like coming to a live PWG show. I know you're watching DVD at home.
Fuck yeah.
But if you're not coming here,
buy a ticket that costs more than DVDs.
Yeah, come on over, man. I'll tell you what.
You are missing out.
It's worth your while. Los Angeles is a great place to be. Take a vacation. Come on over, man. Yeah, you're missing out if you're not.
And of course, visit ProWrestlingGuerrilla.com for not only the latest live event information, but to purchase the newest Pro Wrestling Guerrilla DVDs and our extensive library. Over 104 shows. No. Oh! Chris Hero, he thought less about that elbow than I thought about how many shows we've had. 6 years worth of shows on ProWrestlingGuerrilla.com. Good spear to the midsection.
They call him the young knockout kid. He's unbelievable at strikes.
Oh, wow. Caught Joey Ryan off guard. Came where he was least expecting him. Came from where he's least expecting him.
Chris is proficient at these strikes. Joey's got a lot of heart, though, man.
Oh, running Liger Bomb.
That's got
2. No, Joey Ryan kicks out the Liger Bomb. And of course, this is a Guerrilla Warfare match. We've seen very little in this match that is outside the bounds of a normal match.
Well, what's everyone thinking here?
Oh, there we see Chris Hero.
What's their game plan? Do you try to wear them out in the ring, and when you're ready to use weapons, then you attack, or?
Now, Chris Hero, he proved at DDT4 when Joey Ryan answered the open challenge that he can beat Joey Ryan honorably in a one-on-one matchup. So Joey Ryan, he maintains that he wasn't beaten that night. That Chris Hero used some duplicitous tactics to beat Joey Ryan, though nobody's quite sure what Joey's talking about. But now this is a match where there are no boundaries, no reservations for Joey Ryan or Chris Hero, and so Chris Hero doesn't need to keep it in the ring, and he's doing exactly that. He's bringing it live and up close to the fans here in receipt of the fans at ringside.
And another great thing about being live here at PWG. This is right in your lap, folks, man. There ain't no barriers, those crappy WWE security guards telling you can't do anything there. Come on down, man. It's all that can happen. This is right in your lap. As you can see, these fans right now are treated to Chris here. They've broken out some chairs. It's Guerrilla Warfare, man. Anything goes.
He's got a steel chair.
He's got a plan.
He's draping it, not even draping, he's setting it up very deliberately. Sets it up on the ring post. Oh, he just rattled Joey Ryan with that elbow. Joey Ryan goes down in a heap.
Maybe a slingshot here, Excalibur. Maybe just a pure throw. Set up for something.
Oh, a right hand, nothing fancy about that. The young knockout kid looking to do exactly that.
There we go.
Joey Ryan reverses the Irish whip, put to the midsection. Joey Ryan, of course, master of the Irish whip. Ryan, Irish name. That's okay. Oh, look at this, Chris Hero. Oh, catapult backfires on Chris Hero. Went face first into that steel chair draped on top of the ring post.
Are we going for a cover here?
I don't know if there's room to cover on the floor.
You gotta take advantage of it.
I was gonna say, who's that chick in the tube top? That's Candice LeRae. I don't think it's a tube top.
She's showing some skin tonight.
Right. Candice LeRae out supporting Chris Hero. Of course, Candice LeRae is really the catalyst in Chris Hero's title reign. She was Human Tornado's valet. Human Tornado was laying hands on her in a way that that Chris Hero did not quite agree with, and led to him having his showdown, his Guerrilla Warfare steel cage match with Human Tornado 1 year ago at Life During Wartime.
I remember hearing about that. I was in different places at that time, but of course keeping tabs with PWG and wrestling.
Different places, different faces.
Yeah, it was all the buzz, though. It was all the buzz. And this really now is taking really streamlining the rest of the moves. Chris Hero is to be cut open.
Well, you have to imagine that not only hitting the ring post, but also hitting that steel chair.
Yeah, that'll do it to you. You can tell it's the awkward side of that chair too. It didn't do him any favors.
Yeah, it was not the smooth side. It was the bumpy side.
Bumpy side.
Bumpy knuckle. Rhyming is part of his life. He's got to rhyme with kids and rhyme with wife. So nobody judge him. He should do what he did.
Chris Hero is on the guy in the wheelchair right now.
Of course he is. Oh, Chris Hero is just brutally busted open. I mean, he is covered. It's like Joey Ryan took a paintbrush, a red paintbrush to his face. What am I saying? What is he saying? I'm saying Chris Hero's been busted open. That's what I'm saying.
And finally, the action is spilled back into the ring.
Much like the rest of this pitcher of water has spilled into my blue cup. I'm sorry.
And on your pants a little bit.
Oh wait, I can bust you off a second. Not too much though.
Here, look down, and Joey's got the chain, folks.
And this chain has made an appearance in numerous events here in Pro Wrestling Guerrilla. And oh God, right hand. And most recently, last month, when Joey Ryan defeated Necro Butcher in a Necro Butcher rules match. Of course, that means no disqualification match. And you know
the only way to Necro Butcher.
Oh, look at that! The fist drop, a page out of photogenic Chris Bosch's book. I believe he was the innovator of the fist drop.
Yeah, not Ted DiBiase or Jerry Lawler.
Not with the chain.
Correct.
So Joey Ryan, perhaps the innovator of the fist drop with the chain.
Supposed to be a big laceration on the top of the skull, the forehead of Chris Hero.
The crown.
The crown.
Chris Hero.
And it's coming out, folks. This is Guerrilla Warfare, man.
And Joey Ryan, the blood is in the water. The people over here, they're pounding on the commentary table. And the action is directly in front of us, Colt Cabana. Right hand from Joey Ryan, trying to knock out the young knockout kid. Right hands again.
Knock out the young knockout kid. You use chains, you use chairs, you use anything you get.
Everything at your disposal, and it is a Guerrilla Warfare match. Truly the most brutal encounter in Pro Wrestling Guerrilla, and these two men are pulling out all the stops.
Here's the thing, Gilbert. Hero's elbows and kicks alone.
Oh, Chris Hero comes back with a big elbow, and he just rocked Joey Ryan.
That is something alone that you can use in a Guerrilla Warfare match. His elbows, his kicks, he concusses with his kicks. Just imagine.
Oh my God!
Imagine Hero not only with his elbows and kicks, but with the use of weapons. It's not a match. Maybe I don't know if I'm something I'm going to take if I'm Joey Ryan.
Oh, headbutt. No, nothing about that.
No remorse, Excalibur.
And now chop to the chest from by Chris Hero on Joey Ryan.
Chris really looks to be an advantage here. He is the champ.
But he is busted open. Oh, being handed the trash can by Candice LeRae. Oh! I don't know if that was a right hand or just a thumb to the eye.
Either way, it's going to be effective.
Repeated spears to the midsection, or just shoulders to the midsection, and Joey Ryan really just raking that wound on the face of Chris Hero.
Raking it or pushing it can also be effective. Clotting the arteries is an effective way to really get at a wound like that.
I mean, not only is there bloodlust, but I mean, you have to think about the vision. You got all that blood, that salty blood, just spilling down into your eyes. Can't see anything. Oh my God! That could be the game changer, Colt Cabana.
Sure can. If you take that weapon away from Hero, it's an effective offensive move. Joey needs to take advantage now. Hero's weapon, the elbow has been taken away. Joey Ryan is now at a complete advantage. An armbar, a chair maybe.
Chris Hero may have fractured his forearm. Joey Ryan just stomps on it. Colt Cabana.
Something else, Joey.
This is serious. If anybody's going to be eating celery after the match, it's going to be through a straw. Oh!
You can see that forearm hit that steel
Look at how gingerly he's holding that arm. He doesn't even want to put weight or pressure down on it on the canvas.
You can tell he's really hurting. This is really taking a lot out of his game. Hero now on the defense here. Joey looks to really be.
Joey's trying to work it over, but Chris Hero, I mean, he is desperately fighting to keep Joey Ryan away from that arm.
Sure, what Chris is going to do is he's going to try to keep it away from him. At that time, leaving a lot of different body parts, maybe a lot of different other options for Joey to go after if he's not successful. But he seems to be really successful.
Oh, look at this on the ring post, and it also has that carrying support. Oh, that is just that is rebar. That is rebar welded to the ring post.
Sorry, I didn't understand that.
Well, I know that you Jews do not do a lot of construction.
Manual labor is not our forte.
No, but you know, I heard the people of Judea fared very well at the Maccabea games.
Sure. People of Deerfield. We took a team over there for wrestling. We scored well at Maccabi for wrestling.
We talked about this before. Is it Maccabi or Maccabea? Because you know,
to me it's Maccabi, but I've heard Maccabi.
Because the Maccabees, they killed the enemy. The Maccabees? Those that would oppress you. Germans, Romans, anybody.
I have no idea. I'm Pokemon. I love that.
That's right. Except Chuck Taylor.
He's not my enemy. I just disagree with him.
Oh, Joey Ryan just drove that trash can lid into the arm of Chris Hero. Now Joey's picking up the chain.
Where's Chris? He's grabbing his dick. Did you see that?
I did not, but I'll take your word for it.
Seriously.
Maybe he's got a foreign object on there. You know, it is guerrilla warfare. Anything goes.
Sure. If I was a guerrilla warfare match, I would have weapons everywhere on my body. Anywhere.
He's like a ninja.
Yeah, you gotta go in prepared, bro. You gotta go in prepared.
Joey Ryan has wrapped up the arm of Chris Hero with that chain, putting it to good use. He's just wrapping around. And this harkens back to when Human Tornado, he had duct taped Chris Hero to the top rope, and Chris Hero couldn't get free. And I mean, this has got to be a very similar sensation for Hero. I mean, you got to think back to his battles with Human Tornado now, that Joey Ryan has just got him all tied up, literally tied up with that chain.
Very smart move here by Joey Ryan. A one-armed man in an ass-kicking contest isn't as good as a two-armed.
And if this is anything, the Guerrilla Warfare match is an ass-kicking contest, figuratively.
And literally.
And now look at this. Joey's got him all tied up. I mean, this is
smart move.
This is like Smoky Mountain Wrestling.
This is just smart wrestling, man.
The dirty white boy, Dutch Mantel, taking on Bullet Bob Armstrong and arm tied behind the back man.
Dirty white boy wasn't Dutch Mantel.
Oh, that's not Tony Anthony, I'm sorry. How dare I get my wrestling history there.
Dutch Mantel was a dirty white man.
Dutch Mantel. God rest his soul.
He didn't die.
Oh, he didn't?
No.
Oh, too bad.
Thank you.
He didn't shoot any talking tables, did he? Oh, Chris Hero goes in with that arm behind his back. Shot pillar to post by Joey Ryan and took all of that impact not only on his arm, his forearm, but also his shoulder. Does not get quite enough pop when he's going to be throwing that elbow. I mean, you have to imagine, just out of pure instinct, he's going to be throwing that elbow later on in this matchup.
If he can get out of it, he might be starting throwing left elbows. Maybe he starts throwing left punches. Honestly, not effective. Dominant right-handed man.
Oh, just jumped up and punched Joey Ryan in the face.
Hey, that's a heck of a jab, though. Smart move. You got to do what you got to do. He's got to start using his legs, Chris. He wants to start winning. I would stay away from the elbows and start using kicks as much as you can.
Joey Ryan, he's picking Chris Hero up, body slam on the arm with the chain. So and his Chris Hero's fist was actually at the base of the lowest part of his spine. So I mean that is doing damage on so many fronts. Joey Ryan, I'm not even sure Joey Ryan intended to damage Chris Hero's back, but he very well might have.
Now does Joey want a pin here, Chris, or does he want to dish out damage?
I mean, you have to imagine Joey Ryan wants to end this as quickly as possible, just to end the reign of Chris Hero, to not give him a second longer than as being champion. Oh, Joey Ryan just shrugs it off.
He's using anything he can to left.
Chris Hero, a frisbee, Captain America-esque, thrown of the adamantium shield. Though that trash can, I can guarantee, is not adamantium. It's Wolverine's claws are made of. Captain America's shield. That Northern Lights suplex with the arm all tied up behind the back. Hook of the leg. The first pinfall for the entire evening of this, not the entire evening of this matchup. And Joey Ryan.
You're saying Joey's dishing out a lot of pain here, but maybe he wants to start. Listen, he's a one-armed man right now. If I was him, I would be taking as many pinfalls as I possibly can. One of them's got to strike,
oh, look at
right?
this. The chain has slipped off. Actually, it tripped up Chris Hero. He was making his way to his feet, but it started sliding down, and it got wrapped around his feet and allowed Joey Ryan to take advantage.
If I'm Joey Ryan, I'm gonna use those chains, put it around his feet. When you go to pin Chris Hero, his kick out is not going to be very effective, if effective at all. It's a great way to keep your man on the mat.
To really minimize Chris Hero's ability of kicking out of any pinfall attempt Joey Ryan might have.
Small thing to think about. That's the kind of stuff you got to go into the game plan like this. If anything's legal, you got to use anything to your advantage. Like duct taping them to the ground.
That's right. Anything at your disposal, and that's what Joey Ryan's been doing. I mean, use the ring post, use the garbage can lid, the garbage can itself, the chair.
I would put Rick Knox on top of Chris Hero, and then myself to use that extra leverage. Maybe even Candice.
I don't know that Candice would.
But it's legal.
That's true. Anything. He could use a fan if he wanted to.
Sure.
And there are some hefty fans. Oh, the boot. That is a very important part of Chris Hero's arsenal, and a part that he might be concentrating on now that his arm has been effectively neutralized.
Use the elbow, Chris.
Oh my God!
If he's smart, he's going to stick with these kicks here.
El Generico-esque haluva kicks, catching Joey Ryan right on the jaw.
With these kicks, Chris.
You can see keeping
that.
The rolling kick to the face takes Joey Ryan down. Two. He doesn't even want to drive that forearm across the nose of Joey Ryan. That's how injured and that's how concerned Chris Hero is about that right arm.
That's going to take so much. It's going to take so much more for Chris to pin Joey here. It's going to take an extra amount. Chris is not going to be able to hook a leg.
He's not going to have that leverage.
No leverage. A force over the shoulders. Nothing. Got enough to grab a chair here, though.
Joey Ryan. Oh, was just brained by that steel chair.
Good Lord.
Joey Ryan, perhaps the smartest thing he's done all match. He escaped to the outside, trying to get underneath the ring, perhaps reclaiming that grenade that Chuck Taylor left under there earlier in the evening.
It was a fake grenade.
Well, still, he could throw it at Chris Hero's face.
That's what I'm saying. Joey just took a chair shot, pretty brutal. He's almost still at the advantage here, though. Chris has basically no use in that right arm. If I was Joey, I'd try to get recovered as much as possible. Looks like Joey has a laceration over his head. I wouldn't doubt it after that brutal chair shot. But if Joey can somehow recover, he's still got Chris at an advantage, I think, in my game plan.
Chris Hero is looking for something under the ring. I can't imagine what. I mean, he could be looking for a wrench, perhaps a screw, a dead body, a grenade, anything. He's gone around to 3 sides of the ring. Oh, and just kicked Joey Ryan in the face. Joey Ryan is barely on his feet. He's using the ring just to keep him up, to keep him in this match. And Chris Hero, what is he looking for? I mean, we have seen barbed wire and Guerrilla Warfare match. Oh no, the table.
Of course, why not?
And the table, I mean, there's so many elements to a table in a pro wrestling match, or in a Guerrilla Warfare match, excuse me. Not only do you have the press board table, but you also have the steel underside. I mean, that could not only, I mean, does that add to the impact of any move delivered on it? I mean, that metal could break, and I mean, that could cause some serious lacerations anywhere on the body.
It's a great weapon. It's a great weapon to use. There's usually tables underneath for announcing, for the ring table. It's just something that needs to be around a wrestling match.
And I mean, that's why it's so popular.
Yeah.
Joey Ryan just shoved into the laps of the fans. Chris Hero crawls back into the ring after shoving Joey Ryan down. That could have been I mean, that's a very smart move, actually, because it forces Joey Ryan to expend the energy to make it back to the ring. Oh, what is this? Chris Hero now bringing the table to the outside of the ring, actually brought it all the way across.
That was a long journey for that table.
And I think that the table might be nearing the end of its journeying days.
Looks like he's got some sort of plan. Now, this is going to hurt his arm to set up right here.
Oh, look at it. There you see it.
It took a lot of energy.
Instead of Colt Boom Boom Cabana, yeah, I think it should be consummate professional Colt Cabana.
Constipated professional Colt Cabana. I like that.
Your movements do give you some difficulty at times. Just like Chris Hero's movements of his right arm. Oh, he threw the right and it caught Joey Ryan, but at what cost? Oh, a headbutt this time. Chris Hero using every part of his anatomy to just inflict as much punishment as possible on Joey Ryan. Oh, another headbutt.
He's got to be setting up for something. He's got something in mind. What is it then? And what expects he's going to take out of his
Another headbutt.
Both guys are bleeding.
Joey Ryan laid on the table for a long way. Chris Hero does not have much room to work with.
Don't do it, Chris.
Oh, Joey Ryan! I think he caught him, not in the midsection, but he caught him low once again. But Chris, just slapped him across the face.
Used that palm really as a weapon, and now he looks like he wants to provide him right through this table. He's got something in mind.
Joey Ryan is just covered in blood. I'm not sure if it's his or Chris Hero's. Both men just drenched. And Chris Hero, very smart, avoiding the table, crawls back into the ring.
He set it up on his offense, but it looked like he was going to get taken advantage of by Joey. And instead of letting Joey take advantage of that table, he crawled away. That's a great move by Chris. See if he can back it up.
And again, along with the expending energy theme, if Joey Ryan wants to bring that table back into the ring, he's going to have to expend quite a bit of energy. But instead forgoes that and just kicks Chris Hero on the side of the face.
You take a look inside the ring. There's garbage cans, there's chains, there's chairs, there's Rick Knox. There's a lot of weapons if need be. Again, it's Guerrilla Warfare. Anything goes.
Wow. Toe kicked him right between the eyes.
There he picks up that trash can.
That game-changing garbage can, you know, I mean.
Chris is in the guard, looking like he's on his back, defending himself with his feet. The only thing that really has to take a beat in this match.
Oh, look at this. Chris Hero picks up. Oh, Joey Ryan caught him with the corner there, and again, this time the trash can finds its mark, catches Chris Hero right on the head.
Don't shield anything off too much for too long when you got one arm.
Joey Ryan's going to the outside. Is he going after Candice? He is!
Whoa!
Joey Ryan just threw Candice LeRae down.
And that fan loved it. It was that fan's stomach that hit Candice LeRae.
And good thing he has a pronounced stomach.
Good thing he's been drinking.
A panis.
He's got a stomach.
That's between the stomach and the penis. That's the fat.
Between the stomach and the legs.
The penis.
She's a tough chick too, man.
She is. She is taking her fair share of
That's not
punishment.
gonna keep her down.
And you know, if I was Candice LeRae, I mean, you have to want Chris Hero to do as well as he can, but maybe support him from afar, perhaps by video phone, Skype, perhaps.
Yeah.
Candice LeRae doesn't even have to be in the state to support Chris Hero.
Skype's very big now.
That's why I suggested it. I was actually hoping for a merchandising deal.
Talked to Carl Machine Gun Anderson on Skype. He lives in Japan.
He does. He's actually coming back to America. Limited engagement next month, August 28th.
So is Eddie Murphy on DVD.
Limited engagement for Eddie Murphy and Carl Machine Gun Anderson here in Pro Wrestling Guerrilla's next event. You heard it here first.
Well, I'll be there too.
Classic Colt Cabana, or excuse me, Consummate Professional Colt Cabana.
Consecrated professional Colt Cabana will be there.
Visit ProWrestlingGuerrilla.com for all the details. Card subject to change, especially the Eddie Murphy part.
Oh, wow. Arsenio will be there for sure.
Perhaps Carcinio. Remember?
Yes, I do.
And chop to the throat.
Yeah, but how much effect is that going to be with that arm by Hero? It's really taking a beating. You see Joey's right back to it.
Joey Ryan, like a pit bull grabbing a fan belt. He does not want to let go. He sees the end of Chris Hero's reign in his sights, and he does not want to give Chris Hero a chance to recover, a chance to prolong his reign 1 second longer than humanly possible.
What a battle this has been. These two are giving it all for the biggest prize in this company, one of the biggest prizes in the world.
I would say the biggest prize on the West Coast of the United States.
I would too. The championship means a lot.
Except when WWE.
There's a lot that comes to stake.
Hey, I saw our mutual friend. He stayed the night at our place. Brought his belt. It was nice. Of course he had his belt. He's champion.
He's not the champion anymore.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, he was champion. Oh, this wasn't his champion. He had some complimentary things to say about his place. He bought a house in San Diego. Candice LeRae coming in the ring. Stomps to the back of Joey Ryan, and it is legal. This is Guerrilla Warfare. Neck breaker from Chris Hero. Deep cover, 1, 2, no. The stomps and the neck breaker were not enough to put away Joey Ryan. That's how much he wants to become the new Pro Wrestling Guerrilla champion. He would be an elite company as a 2-time champion. And that's exact. Oh, he faked him out. Joey Ryan went to block low, but Chris Hero caught him high with the elbow. Joey Ryan kicks out at 2 after the elbow. Did not get the full impact that he would have liked, undoubtedly, after that elbow has been so severely injured by Joey Ryan. Chris Hero picking him up.
How much can either of these guys take?
Taking a page out of Joey Ryan's playbook, perhaps looking for the pedigree, perhaps the Tiger Driver. Michiharu Musawa, the recently passed Michiharu Musawa, is a great inspiration to Chris Hero. And you would not, I don't think you would, Musawa was so successful with the Tiger Driver with the elbow. There are worse people to follow in professional wrestling if Chris Hero goes down that path in this match. So I could have just wasted a minute talking about it. It's very late here tonight. Hey, thanks. I'm trying to make a point after so much of our conversation. Oh! The super kick! There it is!
Scouted. Well scouted.
No! Chris Hero kicks out of the super kick.
You've seen Chris Hero follow so many opponents into those ropes to follow up with that elbow. Well scouted by Joey. He needs to do something here. Maybe a mustache ride.
Perhaps a mustache ride, could even be mustache ride to the floor. We've seen him do it in the past. One of the moves that most likely shortened Super Dragon's pro wrestling career.
Sure.
And one can only imagine what effect that would have on Chris Hero. I mean, undoubtedly that would end his PWG World Championship title reign and perhaps, right hand. You can see Chris Hero instantly clutching that forearm. Right hand by Joey Ryan, blubbering him right between the eyes. Chris Hero, headbutt. You could hear that throughout the building, perhaps even in Northridge.
Sure.
You know anything about and Fernando Valley geography? Yes. We need to talk to watchers because this is. Who wants a mustache ride? Joey Ryan! Mustache ride on the chairs! Joey crawling over! Look at the leg, new champion! No! No! Chris Hero kicks out of the mustache ride on all that debris in the ring. Or debris, as you would say if you were French.
Or if you just got your penis chopped off. If you were from Chicago. Not breast.
I think anywhere. Oh, that's debris. The fans saying that was 3 and that was 2. Split right down the middle.
I guess it's Jewish. I'm still on that. I think it's some good material.
Yeah, no, that's good. I unfortunately dropped the ball earlier on this evening when Chuck Taylor paid you off.
When he what?
When he paid you off. But I rectified that later on the evening.
You jokes there?
No.
J-bombs? Too easy.
Well, not for me to follow up on later. Joey Ryan going for the...
You're welcome.
Heroes, welcome!
You're welcome.
1, 2, no! Joey kicks out.
I don't know how these guys are doing it.
This is incredible, Cool Cabana. You know what the sign language symbol for Jewish is?
I think your hand out.
It's actually this. It literally is.
They saw that at home.
I know. Nobody's gonna know. They'll only have to go by our audio cues to know how racist we are. Joey Ryan.
I'm not racist. I'm race-ish.
Don't hate everybody.
Just kind of racist.
Just a little bit. Enough to be funny, but not enough to be mean. The neck of Joey Ryan has been wrapped up. Oh, but Chris Hero can't get him up for the tombstone pile driver. He can't lift him up.
Oh, and then he hits with the same one. Oh, there he goes.
Look at that. Oh! The Reseda necktie and the tombstone pile driver.
Oh my God. That's got to be it.
1, 2, no!
Are you kidding? Is this a joke? How is that not it?
What incredible fortitude by both men.
How did he kick out of that?
Oh, the STF, now the Hangman's clutch. Hangman's clutch, Joey Ryan is in deep water. Joey Ryan is in serious trouble. But there we see Chris Hero can't hold on to the grip. Now the STF.
It's a rough move. It's a rough move.
And he actually might be choking him. We don't know. And Rick Knox doesn't have to break up the chokehold.
Nope.
Chris Hero is just leaning back. He's got his forearm and his bicep just across the windpipe, across the carotid artery of Joey Ryan.
Nothing. I hope they know that. It's a Guerrilla Warfare match.
And he makes it to the bottom rope. There's no salvation to be found on the bottom rope, I don't think.
I think he had gone, like going underneath.
He got underneath and he forced him to break the hold. I mean, he screwed up his grip just enough to get out of the STF.
You gotta remember how much Hero's on his head. You can see it in the pain.
Not an STF, it was a step over to hold neck lock, choke hold.
An STNLCH.
NLCS, the series.
Correct.
Oh, back elbow. You can see Chris Hero feeling the effects of that damage done to his arm. Does not want to hit him with that rolling elbow. Instead uses the back elbow. Goes for the Heroes welcome. Joey Ryan. He's got him up. Canadian backbreaker now. Torture rack. Taking a page out of Super Dragon's book, perhaps. Psycho Driver. Psycho Driver by Joey Ryan on Chris Hero. Unbelievable. Joey Ryan, he's taking lessons from the past. He knows what beat him years ago in the very first ever Guerrilla Warfare match, and he's using that to his advantage. Joey Ryan, say what you will about his womanizing. Oh, Candice LeRae just got kicked between the teeth by Joey Ryan.
Between the tits.
Those two. So between you and I, Colt Cabana, I think her teeth might be bigger. Oh! Oh my God, Joey Ryan! He just leveled Candice LeRae on the outside.
Kids, you kids at home, if you're doing that.
This is incredible.
Chris is sitting in the middle of the ring now.
This is, I'm not sure what's going on, Colt Cabana. These fans are getting in the face of Joey Ryan. Joey Ryan, did not go through the table. Just a glancing blow for Joey Ryan.
If you're Chris here, you better believe that that's what he was attempting. He saw an opportunity to kick him with those great kicks. Hopefully maybe drive him to that table.
But he still knocked him off the ring apron. Now Chris Hero brings Joey Ryan back up to his feet. Elbow! Oh my gosh. And Chris Hero, he stripped off the elbow pad. So I mean, that was just bone on jaw.
You've seen him do crazy acrobatic stuff before.
Chris Hero.
I don't know if he's going for acrobatics.
Clearing a runway for himself. There is going to be some feats of daring. Oh, just psyched out Joey Ryan. Joey Ryan, he scurried off the table. Chris Hero through the ropes, drop kick Joey Ryan in the face. In the face. And now, after the drop kick in the face,
back to plan A. Here we go.
Chris Hero. Nobody home.
Oh,
nobody home.
Knock, knock.
Who's there?
Nobody's home, Excalibur.
This is amazing.
You gotta send him in. You gotta take the pinfall on that one, Joey. This is it. Get your championship now.
And the reign of Chris Hero in 3 seconds. Wow. Colt Cabana.
I got no words for it, man. I'm sitting here and commentating with you. There's only so much I can commentate about.
Fail me.
When is this going to end? What's going to put a stop to who? I'll tell you what, who's ever losing this one,
look at this.
Pissed off.
And this is what it comes down to, Colt Cabana. The super kick and the elbow. Joey Ryan wrapping that chain around the right boot of himself. That is his super kicking shoe, or super kicking leg.
Chris Hill's been known to load that elbow on so many occasions. This is almost like it could be payback for him, man.
Joey Ryan. He's got that, I mean, that is a very, very precarious wrapping job he's done. But he's got to do it fast. Chris Hero is slowly getting up to his feet. He's slowly recovering.
Chris took a pretty hectic fall through that table. I would think I'd have forever to do this.
Oh, look at this. It's wrapped around there. I think it's as tight as Joey Ryan's going to get it.
Tight like whoa, man.
Tight like whoa?
Look out, Chris.
Oh, look at that. It comes off. Oh my God! Only a 2 count for the Pro Wrestling Guerrilla World Champion. He's wrapping him up again. The Reseda necktie. And now, sending Joey Ryan into the ropes. Oh, the elbow. Joey Ryan goes down. Hook of the leg. 1, 2. Joey Ryan kicks out again.
Unbelievable fortitude on both of these two.
I'm pulling him up to his feet by that chain.
Like I said, Excalibur, if you're going to lose this one, I would be so pissed off how much you put into this match.
Oh my God! Oh my God!
That's got to be it, buddy. Come on.
What? What? Are you kidding me, Colt Cabana? Oh! He's choking him with the chain. The Hangman's clutch with the chain.
It's a true clutch right there.
Hangman's clutch with the chain. Oh my God, he's choking the life out of Joey Ryan. He's gonna kill him. Oh,
Yes. Thank God.
Joey Ryan taps out Chris Hero. Is still the Pro Wrestling Guerrilla World Champion.
Pro Wrestling Guerrilla World Champion, Chris Hero.
Unbelievable, Colt Cabana.
Well, it was gonna take a lot. And I'm gonna tell you what, he kicked out of the chain wrapped elbow, but I'm gonna say that's what did him in, man.
And Chris Hero
Devastating.
showing his concern for, I thought, for Candice LeRae. The fans peppering the ring with debris. Colt Cabana.
I'm out of here, man.
All right, duck and cover, brother.
Yeah,
Underneath your desk. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much for joining us for Pro Wrestling Guerrillas. Tremendous, too. Visit ProWrestlingGuerrilla.com for the latest information and to purchase DVDs of any Pro Wrestling Guerrilla events. See ya.
It looks like I'm still the champion. Everyone will cheer me. Hey, come out. Boo me. I fucking love it. Because I know that I ain't a motherfucker in that locker room that can lace my boots. And there isn't a single person in this crowd that can do what Chris Hero does. So you can go ahead and do that pussy shit by throwing beer, you bunch of faggots. That is directed solely at the faggots and not the people that are cheering for me. This packed house, standing room only, I love it. So PWG better find some good competition for Chris Hero because I got that belt. And this is how we're gonna end every show from here on out. Before our match tonight, I told myself, Joey Ryan, Joey Ryan, win or lose, you're gonna suck it up and shake Chris Hero's hand. Because there's not a single person in that locker room that brings out my A game like Chris Hero. But Chris, listening to the way you talk about the PWG fans, and say you're just wrapped up in emotions and you don't really mean what you said to these fans. And I'm going to be a man of my word to myself, and I'm going to shake your hand. You're a great champion, Chris Hero. Dare I say, Chris Hero, you're a better champion than I was.
To say, Joey Ryan, my bad. Love me or hate me, I don't give a shit, because you're buying a ticket to see me win or you're buying a ticket to see me lose. I will see you next month. Or is it the month after? I'll see you next show. Ladies and gentlemen, your PWG World Championship.